Actually, you can just see this area right here. Are you ready? Okay, I'm going to do number 1 on your homework 3-2, part 1. It's a story problem. The story problem says, a hardware store has 834 planks of wood to deliver to 6 building sites. If each site gets the same number of planks, how many planks should each building site get? So we're going to take those 834 strips of wood, planks of wood, and we're going to divide them among 6 buildings, okay? And each building has to get the same amount. So my equation is going to be 834 divided by 6. And on your homework, you're going to already have your array drawn for you. And you're going to put a 6 on this side. And let's put that 834 right over here in the corner. And my very first step is going to be to divide 834 divided by 6. I always want to underline, Alyssa, because if I don't, then I don't know my place value. So I'm going to underline my 8, and 8 pieces of candy would be enough to divide among 6 friends. So I'm going to put my wall up and just do 8. When I do 8 divided by 6, 6, 12, ooh, 12 is too much, so it's just going to be 1. At the top, I'm going to put a 1. That 1 is going to have to be in my hundreds place because my fence goes to the hundreds place. So it's not really a 1, it's really 100. Now I'm going to do my next step of multiply. 6 times 1 is 6, with my 2 zeros is 600. Next comes subtract. When I subtract, I get 234. My last step is to check. And if I check 234 pieces of candy, I can still keep dividing them among those 6 friends. So I'm going to put a line and move this 234 right up here. And I'm going to divide again by 6. I figured out my hundreds. Now I'm going to figure out my tens by doing those same exact steps again. So I'm going to underline my 2. 2 pieces of candy would not be enough candy, Paige, for my 6 friends. So I'm going to go all the way to my 3. 23 pieces of candy would be enough. Now I'm doing 23 divided by 6. 23 divided by 6, 6, 12, 18, 24 is too much. So 3 is going to be my number on the top. I'm going to put that in my tens place because I underlined all the way to the tens place. It's not really a 3, that means it's really a 30. I'm going to multiply to see how many pieces of candy are left, so I can go ahead and move that over to figure out my ones. 6 times 3 is 18 with 1 0. Next I need to subtract, and I'm going to get 4. I'll have to borrow for this because 3 minus 8 I can't do. If I borrow from him, this becomes a 13, and 13 minus 8 is 5. If I check, 54 is definitely, I can keep right on dividing. So now I'm going to split my array one more time, and the 54 comes over here, and I'm going to divide again by 6. 5 pieces of candy would not be enough for my 6 friends, so I'll have to go all the way to the ones place. That's good, that means I'm almost done. 54 divided by 6, I have fluency for that, that's 9, and that's going to be in the ones place, so it's really a 9. 6 times 9 is 54. Subtract, and I've got a remainder of 0, and when I check, 0 is definitely less than 6, so I am done. Now I just have to go back and put this in standard form. This isn't expanded, so if I put this in standard form, my answer would be 139, and of course I would need a label. The question was how many planks should each building get, so I would put 139 planks, and my answer would be correct.